Hi, thank you so much for having me today on your podcast.
You're welcome.
Thank you for having me. It was so nice. The travel was good. Accommodations were really nice.
So really excited to have Skye. She is our bisexual bestie.
First bisexual has made it to the table.
That is such a good segue because
I'm so sorry.
I really was like, okay, I have this problem with, I think in bisexuality of like, if I'm lesbian or I'm straight, I'm never a bisexual lady, you know?
There's like no in between.
But I do it to other people too. Like I'll be like, Polly's a lesbian.
Okay, well, like, I wake up and I'm like, if I see one man today, I'm gonna be fucking flying out the handle. But then sometimes I'm like, I miss the days when I just wanted to be married at 19 to a he, him.
See, but
oh my
that's
god,
what I'm
that's
scared of sometimes
scary.
with bisexuality is like, am I bisexual or am I forced into a societal way of living,
Or is it a
with
phase?
a man and a white picket
I think it's a phase.
I have a lot of pride in being queer and like especially bisexual, like which is funny because I literally just said I don't identify.
Yeah.
I think because of that, like I'm also really like I lean into that queer identity so much and like don't want to like fall into. I feel like I could fall like right now I feel very straight passing, but it's kind of like sometimes I'll wake up and I'll be like I'm not, and like I don't know, it's just like a spectrum for me. So it's like I find that pride in it and like go out and I'm like.
Do you feel like it's a spectrum for you too?
I just feel like there's something to be said about having to differentiate how others perceive you and how you perceive yourself. And then how you feel, I guess. Because it's like, sometimes I feel like the most femme girl that woke up, I wear high heels only. But then the way I present is like, literally bartender from Shrek.
Let me fix your sink for you.
Yeah, I literally
I want to change your oil.
Let me reclaim your rattan chair.
Yeah.
I think that shedding like the version of you that gives a fuck too much is how people will come to terms with their sexuality and their gender. Because it's like, yes, they're different things, but they're so entwined because as human beings, we see something and we're like, oh man, if you're wearing a shirt and pants, right? Like
shirt and pants.
Nobody asks me my pronouns when I dress like this, but
Yeah.
people will ask me my pronouns if I have on like Dickies, Docs, and like a banty.
Right.
You know, they're like
Exactly.
They're like,
They,
so
yeah.
they.
And I literally am like, okay. Like, but I understand when I first was leaning more towards like a non-binary-esque vibe, I was also getting into a relationship with a man, and so I was also like started to get sober, so I had all these like identity crises like at once, you know, of like I am just like on this long spectrum of everything.
Yeah.
And that's when I started to like people would be like, do you prefer she, do you prefer they, what do you want? And I was like honestly like that, and I like had this revelation of like I wanted people to call me that day how I felt, or like that hour. As I started to get more comfortable into that and like stop really like, because for me, I was like, I can like hurt my feelings all day long, like by people not saying what I want them to say, by not saying it though. Like I'm like not telling you what I want you to call me.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I wake up and I'm like, I really don't feel anything today, like I don't feel like more femme, I don't feel more masc, I just feel like I don't exist. I know that, and I know how I feel, and like that was like a really cool feeling to have. But sometimes it's fleeting. It's not one that stays forever, because then I'll wake up and I'm like, everyone needs to know I'm gay.
So you touched that. You were sober now.
I did touch that.
How long have you been sober?
I have been sober a little bit over 2 years now.
Damn, that's
Wow.
so crazy.
I know.
Skye and I have known each other for 4 years now.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And when we first became friends, we literally, I think we were drunk when we became friends.
How did you guys meet?
Oh, we worked together.
Oh, I love telling this story.
Yeah, you go ahead.
We need some context. We would love to hear how you guys met.
Okay, so we were working remotely for a mortgage company that will not be named.
Yes.
And
mortgage LOL.
yeah, we were both loan originators. And I had known Polly, like I'd known of Polly. I remember like being like, I had friends there, and I was like, I want to be a friend. And then we all planned a meetup. We all went out to this like bar. Some people go their separate ways and they go home and go to bed. And then the rest of us, like grown adults that we are, stay up until 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And so we met. I partook in some extracurricular activities that night.
We were drinking for like literally 12 hours straight.
Yes. Polly hated me. When I want to be someone's
You were
friend, I
annoying.
beeline. I'm like, we're gonna be friends and you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna love me.
It's so weird because
I'm a Cancer.
I love my anxious attachment is like if I am like seeking out to be friends with somebody or if I'm like seeking them out romantically and they ignore me, I'm like, oh,
let's go, baby.
Full throttle this bitch.
Yeah.
And then like if I feel someone who's like, I'm interested in getting to know you, I'm like, wee, like
You're
sirens going off. And
It's
like,
something must be wrong.
Well,
Something
let's
must
be
be
clear,
wrong.
Something wasn't not wrong. I was actively seeing 2 psychiatrists. Like
we like immediately became the most codependent friends.
Yes. Like I would go to her house.
People would be like, are you guys dating?
My mom still to this day is like, okay, can you tell me what happened between you two? Like
the lore
She
of our
fully-
friendship is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is.
yeah, like
I feel like when people have super codependent friendships, normally they break up.
Yeah, they have
And
like
they
a friendship breakup.
They have
We
like a
did break
full
up.
friendship breakup,
And
and then
then-
it's rare that they come back.
but
Yeah.
now I feel like I was like talking to my boyfriend and
Oh my god. You guys, she dropped the B word.
I don't need to prove my queerness to
Can
anyone.
you please talk about how you're queer?
But
on
we
this
were
here
talking
pod?
and I was like, you know, it's really cool because we had the most like
To your mom.
no, to my
To
my boyfriend.
Stay with your chest.
to my boyfriend, my shawty, my ally.
To my ally that I have sex with.
To my ally that I'm in love with. We were talking and I was like, it's crazy that we went from the most toxic friendship to like we broke up and then now we have like a really, what I think is really healthy friendship.
Well, I never thought it was toxic, but I think that's what people say when they're in the toxic.
Yeah.
The intentions weren't for us to be toxic to each other. Like,
Yeah,
but I was
we're-
sad when you wanted to go to therapy for like codependency.
Together.
Yeah.
I remember the day, like we were
Couples
on the
therapy.
phone and I was laying on my
That's
bed
not a
and I
bad
was like,
idea.
I don't even
oh my
remember.
god, oh my god, oh my god, like
You're
yeah.
like freaking out.
And then that was when I realized I was codependent.
I feel like codependency is pointed out by somebody. Like somebody that always tells you you're codependent.
Yeah.
You don't actually know until.
But I didn't
In
know
my
until
experience.
Polly identified her own codependency, and I was like, "Wait a minute,
Well, I
wait a
have.
damn minute."
I know that I was codependent in relationships.
Not in friendship.
But not in friendships. I just thought I was like, I want my friend around 24. I don't ever want her to go home. Like, I want us to literally do everything. Okay,
We were
so
Get
like
the
you were
mom.
saying last night, you would come over to my house, stay like 4 days,
Mhm.
go back to your house to gather your belongings,
Deeply.
take your showers. We'll be on FaceTime while she's in the shower.
Mm-hmm.
This was crazy. Like, this was like
I
codependent on
think
another
I
level.
think that's like I've had
could've
a
found
lot
a
of
coda.
codependent friendships as well, and a lot of like friendship breakups, and like I just want to commend you guys for like coming back together because I've also been there. Like I've been that person
Yeah.
where
It
I
feels
like
good.
it feels so cozy and
Yeah.
nice.
You want to know why? It's addicting. Like it's
Yeah.
like dopamine, and you know what too? Like I think because I had Jenna, my roommate now, and she like kind of like jumped ship for her boyfriend. Well, not jump ship, but like I was like,
Jenna, if you're hearing
that
this.
was my codependency right there. You know, we lived
Yeah.
together. Like I would be working in my room and then go to her room and we like do extracurriculars and watch
Yeah.
TV. You know, and then when she started dating her boyfriend. Like I was like, okay, like I don't want to be alone with myself. You know.
Yeah.
And then Polly's like, wait, me either. And so, and we just
Yeah.
happened to be like,
all we work
We-
together.
yeah.
always
Yeah.
out
but we
together.
like, we're like similar, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we have like the foundation to be friends. And
Yeah.
so we
Yeah.
also had the predisposition to be codependent.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
also think that too, like, we were the only two queer people, not to say that, like, literally there was no other queer people. in
We're
this
the only one
company,
on the
right?
planet.
But it does
Yeah,
make it
literally.
different. Like
It
it
does.
yeah, it makes a
Like,
difference.
when you're in close proximity to somebody who understands you on a level that, like,
I think that's
you know.
Yeah,
like,
I
And
it
also
was,
also
like
think
right
that's
when
why,
I
like-
came out too.
yeah.
And like I had one queer friend before Polly that like I really was close. That was also identified as a woman, and I was like, that was my awakening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it was like not the person
Yeah.
I should be friends with either. And so like
Yeah.
Polly was like my gay big sister in a way.
That's the new name of the podcast,
Gay
Big
Big
Sister. As an actual gay big sister, I feel, yeah.
You are.
But the thing is like, I never had friends that were like queer women. I was always with gay men.
Oh.
I was literally like what did they fucking call it?
God,
Fag hag?
You're like,
but I was, yes, they call it that, but like that, I think that's
You're-
more of like a straight woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like
But
best
I
as a
was,
gay man.
yeah, but it was like interesting because it's like I had a lot in common with like, and it's not even to gender them, or me. It's just like I never had like a group of like queer women or like female identifying friends until like really Skye and I, and then I don't know.
Me.
How old were you guys? I feel like age also kind of
Yeah.
matters. Like when you're in your like,
23.
like when you're in your 20s, early to mid, I feel like you just glue to the person because it's like you don't know any better.
And because it's
I was
also
26.
But still, like
That's still young. But yeah, no, I think you're right.
Like,
I think you're right. And also, we were both single.
Yeah.
Other
You were
thing.
fresh single. We were the people that like you know the Instagram people you watch and you're like, oh my god, like you don't know them, but you're like, yeah, we were that.
Yeah. It's because we were so unhinged and always drinking too. We were always drinking.
Yes.
But we also did like really fun things together. Like we skateboarded. You were there when I dropped in for the first time.
You were there when I had to be carried out of the bowl. Literally like
No.
It was a deep ass bowl.
Yeah,
and
you don't know someone until you're there
like,
watching their soul leave their body and they're in the bowl, okay? And like we would do fun things like that, but we would also be like, where's the beer?
At the skate park, there's a picture of me, 2 beers in each pocket, a mask is on, this is COVID, and I have like 2 beers in each hand. I'm like, at the skate park, and we're like, oh my god,
everyone drinks at the skate park.
Yeah. It's fun if you're not skating.
Or
that's why I was like, I can't skate and drink.
We
I
skated
can
to a friend's house.
Yeah.
And we had water bottles full of wine. And we skated down.
I used to fall all the
I
time.
know you would fall.
I have so many scars from that period. I can't feel part of my elbow.
And we would go like on bird scooter, like there was an addiction to bird scooter.
We honestly had like the most
An era.
quintessential Long Beach life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because we would skate everywhere. We go to the beach.
One time did the bird from like Grasshopper.
We did the bird.
We did
The
the
bird.
bird from
The
Grasshopper
bird.
to Sweetwater, which was the longest birding
Whoa.
I've ever
Oh my
birded
God.
in my bird career.
Yeah, no, that was fun, and then it ended.
Yes, it did end as a cause of some would say alcoholism.
I will say that now being friends with you after you've been 2 years sober, it's almost like a breath of fresh air, and I always tell people,
Wow. Our first cry
Talking
on the
about sobriety
podcast.
always makes me emotional. It's just something I can't get over.
well, it's probably because you're really like proud of it, and I'm also proud of you too, because it's like,
And I'm also proud of you too.
because I'm drinking less now too. I feel like we have this bond where it's like we're gonna remember what we fucking talked about, and B, we're not gonna be hungover, and C, it's like you're just more intentional with life. Like you're more intentional with the time that you spend with people. Obviously I'm not 2 years sober, and I'm like literally not even. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I lied to you, bitch.
I feel like I've met a lot more people that are like, I'm sober right now, just taking a break and like a reset, and I feel like,
and that's totally cool
which is
too.
like an on and off
knowing
thing.
yourself enough to know when you need
Me on the other
like,
side, stop forever, yes, please. But sometimes you just like want to cleanse out your system because there is a lot of things that happen when you do remove alcohol from your life.
Not poofy.
Literally,
not dehydrated.
People were asking me like what I was doing differently. I was like, I'm literally eating In-N-Out every day and crying on my couch. What do you mean? But I was just not drinking.
Yeah. You're like de-bloated.
Yeah.
I don't keep a scale in my home because I get a little addicted to it.
Yeah.
But I gauge myself in like how I feel. But I was wearing pants that fit me like snug. And then probably like 2 months, maybe 3 months into being sober, they were like baggy falling off my body. And thank God baggy pants were in. So I just didn't buy any new pants. But it was crazy how they used to hug my badonk and make. I literally would like. You remember me like if I had good jeans on, I would stare at my butt.
She would get mad at me because I was like, "You have a 75-pound ass,"
and I like would always wear jeans that made my butt look good. And then when I lost all that weight, the jeans were baggy, and I was like, "Wait, that was when I started expressing like gender identity and stuff." And I was like, I don't need my ass to be accentuated all the time because sometimes I don't want one.
Yeah.
And it was cool, like literally seeing my pants go from like form fitting to like bag.
Yeah. Yes, like the physical part of it. I like even like feeling good.
I just feel better.
Like waking up and being like, I'm gonna go do like yoga at 9 a.m. on Saturday. Like
I don't do that, but
yeah,
I could if I wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. If it's there, it's an option. You have more options.
Yeah, you almost have like a like metaphorical gun to your head when you're drinking a lot because it's like you're being shackled by this thing that really dictates not just the night that you're having,
the next day.
Yeah,
sometimes maybe the next day.
In some cases, depending on the
extracurriculars,
extracurriculars, you take the week. You know,
yeah,
you
exactly.
find something that makes you very euphoric.
Yeah,
you have a very bad week.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I like the craziest thing for me is I have coping mechanisms now. Like I've talked about that in meetings. Like AA. I'm a part of a 12-step program. But nothing I say is affiliated with them. I just want to say that.
I'm like, I don't know any of the rules, so.
No, it's just like, I am not like the face of that. The reason I'm like protective over that is because I don't want, what if somebody listens to this and they don't like something I said and then that steers them away from like going into a 12-step program. Yeah. It takes a lot of courage to walk into it, you know, and so, but anyways, what I was saying was, I've shared about it in my 12-step groups that, I did not have coping skills before. Like, I could literally stub my toe and it was the end of the world. Like, it was just like, I'm calling everybody. I'm like, you're never going to believe what happened to me. Now it's like things come up in my life. Like, I've had like, I mean, you know, a lot of the things where I was like, I know these things. I got to walk through them and feel the emotion that came up and like use coping skills and not drink over it. And like, I was so convinced, like, if I lost my job, which I did twice, like, if I, like, fell under some unfortunate circumstance, which I did, if I totaled my car, whatever, all of these things, I would drink, because, like, why wouldn't I drink? Yeah. You know? And I literally, like, got to just, like, be sad about it and, like, be in acceptance with it, and, like, I've never had that before. Yeah. I was the dramatic of dramatic, like. Yeah.
How has, like, dating been?
Oh, that's so interesting. Yeah. Sober dating.
Yeah, before I dated my boyfriend, I went on a few dates with people in fear. I was so scared. I had when I got sober, I didn't know who I was. Like, I didn't know how to interact with people, small talk, like dates especially, because it's so easy. Like, I would drink a glass of wine before I went on the date. I had gone like 2 dates drunk. Like, I was already there, and I'm like, how you doing? Like, and so it's so scary still, like, because you don't have that buffer. And I went on a date, like, with a few different people, but I was talking about the date I went on with that girl, and, like, we were talking, and I was fresh sober, and she had like a bad relationship with somebody who had been sober too, and they like were like, you can't drink because I can't drink.
Okay, that's
so she had been like, I'm not ever gonna date anybody that's sober.
Did she know that you were sober?
I don't know. I mean, like, it was on the apps, and so like on there you can like say like no drink, no.
No but we
drinking. Had met on the app before I got sober, and it was like
you like revisited.
Yeah, like followed each other on Instagram.
It's like your Rolodex. So like
literally, yeah. And I'm
not me though.
I didn't have one because again, remember, terrified. But I guess I was in hers. And so she had said that on the date, and then that like. When you hear that, you're like, oh my god, I can't date. Like, there's something wrong with me. Like, I was sitting, like, on my hands. Every muscle in my body was tensed up already because I was so scared. Like, I was such a little scaredy cat. And I was like, I understand. Yeah, and so I was just like, cool. I mean, I never talked again.
Good for her for, like, putting up her boundaries.
Yeah, like, it was fine. Yeah. Like, it was cool because I think it was, like, I wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling it, but, like
mutual. I love when it's mutual.
I still follow her. I don't know if she still follows me. Yeah, she has a girlfriend now. They have, like a nice little life. I love watching her. Like, yeah, it's really cute.
I love that.
Yeah. That's another thing about being gay is, like, really fun. Like, I feel like when I go on a date with a man, it's like bye forever.
It's like bye.
Yeah, but I'm like, we're in each other's lives.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Nobody got me my little Pokemon people in my phone. My little gay Pokemon.
My gay little people in my little iPhone.
Yeah,
are you an ally? Oh my god, you guys, my friend's gay.
I know a gay person.
They're like, you guys might know each other.
You probably know them too.
And sometimes you're like, you do know them.
Yeah.
Especially like a lesbian friend group, it's like everyone has fucking dated everyone.
We're talking about
I have no friends.
Yeah, I'm talking about if I was hypothetically
on
in a friend group.
On the
L word. If I was a character on the L word.
Episode 1 and kill for L word.
What?
Later.
Oh, that's like, yeah.
Fuck, marry, kill for L word.
Wait, the new one or this one? Or the old one?
Okay, wait, no, let's just do it now. Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay. I'm married Bet.
Really
you're choosing the like finances.
Yeah, she's a Capricorn. What the hell is
the financial security?
It's just fucking Jenny? It's just fucking Tina? No!
Okay.
I would kill Tina. Wait, I would fuck, she was like a side character.
Marina.
No,
not the
French
French
blonde
girlie.
one, the one with Shane.
No. I think she was Latina.
The one that Shane was gonna marry, and she left.
Yeah,
and like curly hair, like
Carmen.
Carmen was not a side character. She was fully about to marry
Okay.
Shane.
Literally Shane's wife at the altar.
Yeah.
Anybody who hasn't
that.
watched the show, I'm so sorry.
Okay, sorry. Most cliche thing is fuck Carmen. Everybody knows about Carmen.
Yeah,
Everybody knows about Carmen.
She's hot.
Yeah,
she
was like wearing like
She's
the low-rise
hot. Yeah,
jeans that were caprice
yeah.
too at the same time, and I was like, damn, she still looks cute.
She commanded the room also.
Yeah, she really did, and she got left at the altar, and that's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
After she came out to her family.
Yeah, exactly.
But also,
Well, I totally forgot this whole last section. I gotta like get a cliff note on it.
It's been a long time since
I haven't
his
watched it in a
boyfriend
long
just
time.
cheated on her. Well, just cheated. I've been watching it right now. Just yesterday.
Yeah, literally. I actually didn't watch it until I came out when I was 23.
I also didn't watch it until I came out too.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't even
know.
know what it was until Polly would reference it, and then before even watching it, I'd be like, "What is this? The L word?" Like,
yeah, I'm like, that feels homophobic. For someone to not have to go through what we went through watching it, and then call it the L word, I'm like, you were there.
I was like,
but you want to know what I did have to go through? Staying up at night with my volume all the way down, closed captions on, watching Tila Tequila. But it wasn't like her. It was more of like, this can happen. This is possible.
Oh yeah, like she was bisexual.
Yeah, like that was literally like you. Were,
I remember that when
she was
my.
I
was like, that's so
sis.
cool.
Like,
did you realize it's because you were gay?
Okay, well, there was like something weird about me when I was younger, where like I had this like weird attraction to women somehow, like for some weird reason. My mom caught me like looking up like women with big boobs, like.
That's so normal.
No, I know. I was saying that like I was being satirical, but
oh my god,
I was like, damn,
like,
this is real.
when you guys were laughing, that's when I started to get nervous. I was like, wait, this is funny. Like,
no, I'm just genuinely
like,
interested in what my friend has to say right now.
I think what's funny is like not funny, haha, funny, ironic is like I feel like we all have the same origin story, but in different fonts. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It all starts with like curiosity and shame.
Yeah.
And then like stems into like exploration with shame and curiosity.
Dude, you know what though? And I'm not even like trying to be like on this fucking high horse or whatever. I was thinking about the idea of like gay shame, and I'm like, I don't think that I have felt it in spurts.
Oh.
But I don't think I've ever felt like I think it's because I came out in a time in my life where I felt like I was trying to be like, oh, well, I'm gay. Like, you know, because I had been in long relationships with straight men, like cis straight men, and I just never had like I remember vividly joking with this man that I was in a relationship with for 4 years. And he's like, oh, just my little lesbian, like just my little lesbian, like based off of what I was wearing. And I was like, my little lesbian, or like not little, but like lesbian, just my lesbian girlfriend.
It's my lesbian girlfriend.
And back then I was like, ha ha ha.
Wait, were we all outed by like someone we were seeing before we realized we were out ourselves?
No.
I knew that I liked girls, but I was like, how do I actualize this? So like the same man.
You're so Virgo.
My 5-year plan of being gay, like literally.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
She went to her first pride parade.
Yeah, you're like, I'm scheduling it out late.
She bought rainbow socks the next month.
Ew, respect me.
Well, this is 2016. Come on, that was right. That's
No.
what we're talking about. Oh, I thought we were talking about it.
I was always
Rainbow socks in 2016 were a thing.
Yeah, not for me.
Pride merch was a thing.
They were. My pride merch was
definitely
in high school. American Apparel, straight against hate. That was my pride merch. Or legalized gay, like Prop 8.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That was
Prop
my pride
8.
merch.
Wait,
Yeah.
how
Like
old were you
Tumblr.
guys
What?
when gay marriage was legalized?
That was I was probably like 20.
Did you vote in it? For it? Was it on the ballot? I was a baby.
Was it on the ballot?
Well,
I don't even remember. I don't recall.
I did vote for the person that legalized it back then. I'm sad that I did. I mean, he's a war criminal, but I think back then it was just like, I want to vote for a black president.
Oh,
And I was like young.
Well, that wasn't what I was trying to open up with this. I was more so, it's like the same question I had, like, do you guys remember 9/11? Like, that's the question I was asking here.
Yeah.
But it's because it's interesting, like, generationally, like, if you guys got to vote on that, I'm like, you guys
we're like veterans is what you're trying to say.
And I'm looking on Instagram, like, sick, like,
I don't remember
that. I'm so deep in the closet that I was like, I can't post that. I'm proud about this.
Well, it's funny. Yeah, it's funny because I think that like I was like, yes, yay, like
yay,
marriage equality. However, I think by the time that marriage equality happened in the United States, I was kind of like, but why do queer people have to assimilate into this like heteronormative like fucking idea of what like a union is? So then I was like,
I think it's just even having the option. That's
for
really
sure.
what it is. Like, we don't have to.
I guess I was too big brain about it. I was like, you guys don't even fucking know.
You guys are radical enough to know that they just want to
get
educated. You want to have a wedding and be legally married and like pay taxes together and be able to make important medical decisions for your partner.
But it's also
crazy.
Yeah, it's like you're inviting capitalism into your love, like.
Why? But it is like it is the big points I just mentioned. Like there are so many like life partnerships, right?
Yeah.
Where, like the partner would fall sick,
and they would,
and the family would literally be like, "You cannot come in because you're an abomination."
Yeah.
And it's like I literally was like, "You haven't been around," you know? Like, what do you mean?
Like, I'm literally taking care of this person
for the general purpose of being able to visit your love in an institution that has barred you. I think I think that like helps for sure. But yeah, I mean, I definitely. My gay merch was not rainbow socks. Just like title back. Let's title back.
I wasn't wearing gay
If there's
merch.
anything I'm good at, we started with the L word, fuckmerlykell.
I want to hear your gay origin story where you're like, oh shit.
Okay, so my gay origin story, I knew I was gay very young.
How old are you?
Like when you first learned how to talk.
No, bitch.
She's like, gay.
I was like,
Hi, queen.
Like,
how actually old are you?
I feel like I was like in the age range of like 5 to 7, like 5 or 7.
And you were like, really you were able to conceptualize that you were gay, or you just
no.
Were like, me?
So basically, I had a friend. I feel like I might have told you this.
Okay.
But this is new news for you. I had a friend, and like she would come over, and I would always want to play Sleeping Beauty live action. Not Sleeping Beauty. I'm sorry. It was Cinderella the one that was like, who was the one that you had to kiss to wake up?
Snow White.
Oh, Snow White.
Yeah.
Wait, Sleeping Beauty ends up. What is up with kissing women while they're sleeping? So you were a princess, or were you the prince?
I was the prince. Okay. She was always the princess. And one time, my mother.
Okay, who's a man and who's a woman?
Okay. Oh God, here we go.
I'm just kidding. Okay.
That's a whole other big topic.
Did your mother catch you guys?
Yeah. And she was like, no.
Kissing? You guys kissed?
She's like, no.
Wait, you guys kissed?
I gotta stop this right now.
Can you please
okay,
walk us through step by step.
Okay,
go lay down. I'm sleeping. And you would pick my lips to kiss?
Oh my God.
Your mother saw you guys kissing on the mouth?
Yeah.
Okay, when you're 5 to 7 years old, that's normal.
Yeah.
I think that
your lip just quivered in a way I've only seen in cartoons.
You guys, that's not normal.
I don't think that kids even fucking care.
But like, I think
I
think we thought of kissing as like sexual. I think we thought of
it wasn't like
we see people who love each other.
Like I used to I would kiss people like all the time. Some might say I was a slut, but I'd always be like, kiss.
Oh,
like a bit like let's kiss.
Oh yeah. I remember
it wasn't like we were. It was like a pet. Like we're literally like
you guys were like
it was very
like you ever been like greeted by like with a kiss?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's like literally.
Like you didn't know that was gay back then, but you now view it.
You just really like
it.
And I mean and I like was obsessed with a lot of girls.
Yeah. I always was like, oh my God, like I'm scared of them, but I always want to be around them.
That was
oh my god,
dude. Yeah. Okay. I have this like very specific story of when I was in 2nd grade, and it was
2nd grade.
Yeah, I feel like when you're
like, I feel like it's like you don't know what it is though. Like
that's around the same age that I got
pinpoint.
caught googling women big boobs.
Yeah,
like that's around the same age.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. Did you guys ever like when you got a little bit older, did the Google search of like, am I gay?
No.
There used to be like an am I gay quiz.
Yeah,
I didn't
like,
really understand I was gay until I was having relations with another woman.
Yeah.
Like that's when I was like, this.
Oh, so you didn't have like a toxic codependent friendship that that was confused as queer. I just had a lot of weird like relationships with like my best friends. Yeah, because I came out in like I think it was 2019, and then it's so funny because I went to college in San Francisco and I wasn't out, and I wasn't like
missed opportunity, girl.
Yeah, I wasn't even like I was I was curious. I would like set my apps to like everybody, but I was like not pursuing it. Like it's like it's kind of like how I feel about men right now. Like I would like. That's how I feel about men. Like if I
is there a third bisexual in this room right now?
Maybe. I don't know. I've lost all hope in lesbians. There was this one girl that one of my friends tried to set us up. Like they're like, oh, we think you would like this girl. Da, da, da.
And you were like so far in the closet.
I was so afraid to like hang out with her because I think she was gay. She was gay. She was gay. Like, we would text all the time. But I was, like, really afraid. And I wasn't out yet. And then it wasn't until I, like, moved back home that I
was like,
oh, I'm with her? No. Yeah. But, like, I was like, oh, I could always tell, like, I think girls thought I was gay. Like, you know when you can, like...
A gay face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
have you heard of that phenomenon, gay face? Gay face is like it's like a face that you're like, oh, that person's gay.
Like face card.
Like face card gay.
Like you can just if it was just this.
Like if you just saw like the face.
Passport photo, you're like that person's
You're
gay.
like gay.
I feel like you do. Do I?
I feel like it's a compliment.
No.
I look straight to you right now.
Give me your best gay face.
No, you know what?
Yeah, I definitely did the app thing too, but whenever I was dating that like man for 4 years, every time we broke up because it was like super toxic, I would literally download every dating app like known to fucking man and be like, girls only. And I would just like lay there in bed. Like,
yeah, just like looking at girls, but like not doing anything about it. Exactly.
And then you would see one and you're like, I want to match with this lady and I want to build a future with her. And I would imagine our life and then I'd be like,
But then
like delete, or like you get matches and then they're like they message you.
Yeah.
And I delete. Delete them.
I delete my profile.
Yeah. I was like, you can't.
I'm no longer traceable.
I was so
Change my
toxic.
name.
I would literally be like, "Oops, sorry, getting back with my man."
Yeah.
I was like,
down.
really bad at that. I was really bad.
I mean, that's kind of what I.
That's why bisexuality is a problem with lesbians.
Yeah. I came out as pansexual.
I came out as like bisexual to my parents. And then eventually I was like, it's not giving that. It's giving lesbian and gay. Like, and then I was like, oh, I'm queer.
It's weird.
It's like I don't really like labeling myself either. Like, I'm open. Like,
because I'll be in the mirror and be like, what are you? To myself.
No.
And I'm like, I'm just queer. It's
yeah.
okay. Like, I don't have to like.
So I was like, I'm queer.
Yeah.
Because I can go any direction.
I was the same, and I was like, well, every time I say I'm pansexual, someone's like, I'm pansexual.
I feel like that's like not even.
Yeah, and made me
like Google it.
I think because too, like right when I came out is when I came out. Like I was like, oh, I'm pansexual.
If you don't know what pansexuality is, you're not dumb.
Babes, everyone has a phone.
Can you
Google.
give us the actual definition of pansexuality right now? Oh wait.
Yeah, sure. Let me slip my.
Okay, Audie, what's the actual definition of pansexuality?
All right. Pansexuality is a romantic, emotional, and/or sexual attraction to people regardless of their gender.
Regardless of their
That's
gender.
so beautiful.
That is really.
What's the definition of queer?
Oh God, who's defining that?
Get the Merriam-Webster out.
All right. Queer is an umbrella term for people who are not heterosexual or are not cisgender.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say I'm queer.
Yeah, I think
I like to say queer too.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I'm gay.
Well, and the other thing with bisexuality is when people hear it, what they hear is 50-50.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, you like woman just as much as you like man. And
Yeah.
but when a man says they're bisexual, it's like, oh,
you like
to hook up
You
with
like
men
men.
and date women, or you only like men and you like to look at boobs. Like,
Yeah.
I think people started diverting from bisexual because, like,
it's too 50-50.
yeah, like it can be 90-10, you know, but
Yeah.
also like it can be whatever.
I think there's a
you
spectrum.
feel like it is, you know, like it doesn't have.
I
to
think
be.
that you're not the only one who thinks that.
I actually don't think it's a spectrum.
I think, guys, spectrum. Yeah.
Well, I think there's
Spectrum.
I think there's like okay.
I think it's like one of those things that it's obvious it's a spectrum, right? But like,
No, I feel like there are.
Doubling down.
I feel like I've like dated some bisexuals who are like, I'm bisexual, like kind of similar to how we view men when they say they're bisexual, like you fuck women, but like are clearly gonna marry a man, date him, like that is like one
impregnate him, yes.
Yeah, like I want to have a man's babies, but I
Yeah.
fuck women or whoever.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I fuck
Boobs.
I thought.
Period. Yeah, that's but then there's also like bisexuals
The bracelet
that are like meaning like
I love
literally will like I'll marry a woman, I'll be with like my life partner with a woman, but I'm bisexual. Like you're on the other side of the spectrum.
It's preference and it's like what somebody likes. It's hard for me to be like, oh, bisexual means like one thing, because I really think it's like a genre that has so many sub-genres underneath it.
Like when someone else is like, "Oh, I'm also bisexual," I'm never like,
what does that
get
mean,
it? You know what I mean?
though?
Because I feel like if someone's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a gay man," I'm also a gay man. You know, or like I'm
Yeah.
lesbian, I'm also a lesbian. But like
Yeah.
when it's like I'm bi, and they're like I'm bi, and I'm like, we don't have similar experiences.
It's almost like we were all born bisexual, and then some people just have a proclivity towards something.
That's what I was saying. I was like, yeah, like I do
Yeah.
think it's a spectrum.
I think for those at home who don't know, my boyfriend and I had broken up for a little bit, and I started dating other people, and during that breakup, and that's when I really realized what's real. Like, I don't look at people. I'm like growing up, I never had like a celebrity crush. Like, it's hard for me to be like, this person's like hot,
Yeah.
you know, unless I like
No.
think about like a podcast that we listen to, and I get to like see someone's personality. I'm like, oh, that person's hot. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
you know, like, and so while I was dating, like, I realized, especially in sobriety, because when I was drinking, like, it was not like this at all, because I didn't care about your personality, because I didn't care about you.
Yeah.
I don't want to know if you have siblings. Like,
Yeah.
this is fun. Let's just go out, you know? But now I'm like, I want to know if we can like have a stimulating conversation, and like that's more attractive to me. Like, and I don't care of like, it could be any flavor of queer, you know?
Yeah.
Any genre, flavor, identification, you name it.
It's also funny because like the queer people who specifically, they're like, oh, I love chasing straight.
Oh, there's
or
that.
straight women.
Also, there's
I've
like
fallen into
I've
that
like
on accident.
like
Bisexuality
the queerness.
excludes
That's
straight
like
people. I'm sorry.
oh, like I only like I'm attracted to like straight women, which
I'm
is
like,
weird.
oh, that you hate yourself.
Well, I think it's a fear of a relationship too, like fear of
avoidance?
commitment. Yeah, because like if a straight woman like you like are like
You know you're never gonna
you're
get there.
obsessing them, but
Yeah.
you're never gonna have to worry about them infringing on your
I think I would
individuality.
just lose it, like dating a straight one. Like I just couldn't do. There's like no way.
I just don't understand
I'm
like
like,
the
how-
chase of wanting to do that. Because
I think I like.
I mean, I guess I understand like liking somebody who doesn't like you back.
I feel like it's like the unattainable.
I
Like,
want to
it's
feel
like
there's
the
a fucking
chase.
chance.
Yeah,
there's a chase,
but it's like they
and
don't
then,
like my
like-
existence,
Yeah.
or not don't like it, but they're not attracted to me.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
It's just sleazy to me. If I know like this lesbian is like, oh, that straight girl, like I'm gonna turn her out, or like
That's
or,
yeah.
that is
Oh.
so.
It's like predatory vibes.
It is
weird.
predatory. Yeah, it's weird to me. You're
Like,
that's
what-
your prey, and you
That's
are
gross.
literally trying to just.
You're worse than a man.
Yeah.
I wonder if this has to do with like evolutionary things.
What do you like?
Neanderthals?
Evolutionary, like our brains don't work as quick as like evolutionary things around us. So like, why are we scared of spiders? Because they used to kill us.
Yeah.
Why are we not really that scared? Like someone pulls a gun out, it gives us an icky feeling, but we're not like,
Oh,
Get it out of
like they're
here!
not evolved enough to be scared of white people. White people. I meant straight people.
Wow, that was beautiful.
So that's a little about me.
saying hunter and prey.
Like we revert back to
like I wonder if
it's
it's like that's what's kicking in when we like when the chase like I've been reading up on attachment styles and I'm like I wonder if like that is like coming from like evolution, like we were left
so crazy
alone to fend for ourselves, so like we learn not to rely on people but we seek them out still.
So then they're like,
but then it's like, why are you seeking out straight?
You're seeking out something that's not gonna like help you survive, so it's like like evolutionarily.
Oh, you're saying that we've evolved enough to know that the person that we're seeking should be able to help you survive.
I feel like we haven't evolved, so we think that way still.
Oh, I mean, I have evolved.
We needed like community and like like the phrase like it takes a village, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying is like people that like think like you and are like you, so you feel accepted and you have a higher chance of survival. Yeah, because like this person's gonna like ride for me if someone runs up on us right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's why you're dating a 6'4" man.
Yeah. I do hide behind him.
That's why my girlfriend is 5'1".
Let's talk about evolution in the fuck, marry, kill world.
Okay.
Yes.
Just specifically, a word from our sponsors, Evolution of Fuck, Marry, Kill Incorporated.
L word edition.
My Fuck, Marry, Kill from the L word. Y'all are gonna fucking hate this. Fuck Shane, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can't marry her because she'll leave you at the altar. Marry. I was not part of the Bet fangirl club. I was not.
Dude.
I mean, I understand she has good features.
She's also a wreck.
She's a messy bitch.
Is that why you like her?
She's beautiful.
I think that is why. Like, it's like we could be married, but she's still gonna like.
That's another person I could
she
tell
was
me
so
that she's
cold
6 foot.
to me. Like, and her character to me is so cold that I could not fathom being with somebody like that.
The way that she commands a room, I would be like, damn, like, I think that's what it like.
She has this look that she has sometimes where she'll like that, and if she looked at me, I would like combust into tears.
It's like
I would turn into a tear.
I'm turned on, but also I'm like
terrified.
Yeah,
it's like that thing.
So
and
why
also
don't we
like
unpack that? Why are you turned on by terrifying things?
Let's not.
So I think I would marry, and this is maybe kind of funny to me that I'm saying this right now, but I feel like I would marry Alice.
Oh, I was thinking that.
Yeah, because she seems like somebody who'd be fun to marry.
She's a
down
every woman that hooks up with her like falls in love with her. So that's also
dude, who was the like army brat girly that was
Tasha? My God.
Tasha.
Yeah,
stop. I'm at that part right now.
I would marry Alice because she was like fun. She was funny. She had some good one-liners. Like she'll keep the conversation going, and I'll laugh.
And she won't outdress me.
Bitch. Huh? She will or won't?
She won't outdress me.
Why?
Okay, her style did evolve.
I think
her
style is like
it evolves, but at the beginning, I think maybe because it's
okay, but you're also
it's like I'm like think about the gear.
She's cuter. Like her style gets really cute as it goes on.
Yeah,
but sometimes like I don't know. But I'm also wearing a black t-shirt and jeans, so
I would kill Jenny. I mean, obviously.
Oh my God, like wow, what did I literally fucked my whole.
Who did you kill?
I killed Tina. Fuck
so
Carmen,
that kind of makes sense.
Mary Beth. I think it's also because Jenny dies anyway, so like.
Did that really just happen?
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna start crying.
I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Wait, I feel like you made a joke about Jenny dying earlier.
I said I would murk that bitch and fuck, marry, kill. That's like telling someone who's never seen Degrassi that Drake ends up in a wheelchair. Wait, fuck, marry, kill.
I'm back.
Yes.
I'm gonna kill Jenny because I'm a
I'm sorry, viewers. Also, I'm sorry.
Okay, another spoiler alert about Dana. The way they killed Dana off was so.
Oh. I'm like, just say she wanted to leave the group and go.
Like, why couldn't she just get like a tennis deal in Australia?
Out of the country?
Why did she have to have a like tragic?
And it was like so long and like
I'm marrying Alice. I'll marry Alice.
Okay.
I'll marry her.
Okay,
I love her little hair when she like flips it up too.
It's so
like
cute.
Oh my God,
she wears her little newsy hats.
Yeah, that's what I was imagining too. Was her that.
Yeah.
You know, I think I would also fuck Shane.
Yeah, I mean, duh. Like that.
Is that your guys' type?
It's not my type.
That's not my type.
Like Poppy.
That's not my type.
I think that's your.
That's not my type.
So you said.
You know what? I kind of want to fuck the blonde girl with the kid. What's her name? That Shane's fucking.
The blonde girl.
Oh
with
my
the
god,
kid?
the rich girl that's not gay?
What?
Never mind.
No.
Season 4, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
So
god.
it's kind of on
we
you.
just had toxic
Like,
going away from you.
honestly, you did this to yourself.
Why did you wait so
You
long?
asked me to be here.
Okay. Who would you
Kill?
kill?
I'm
Because the Ari isn't gonna be killed.
I don't know. Tina. Is she gonna die too?
Obviously not.
No, you've seen the new one, right?
Obviously not.
No.
Oh, okay.
You're okay. She got. Oh, not just the regular one. Let's do Generation X. Spoil that one too.
You know it's out spoiling shows.
No, it's all bisexual research.
It's in. Being nice to our friends.
Bisexuality is in. Why are you guys being like that?
It is in.
It's in.
But only if you only date girls.
Only
Yeah.
if you only fuck and date girls.
Oh my god, wait. This is a tangent. It's like when people
What?
are like, they're like, I'm bisexual, but I can never date a girl.
That's just like so.
That's like
that's
so-
gay shame, bro.
See, that's like- That's, yeah.
gay shame out.
Yeah, society imposing gay shame upon us is out.
Out.
Yeah.
Out.
DMing celebrities.
Is in or out?
I think it's in for you. I think it's out for everyone else.
I have never done that. I know someone that will like DM celebrities and be like, today was
Okay.
Yeah, like she'll like message them like multiple times. When like oh my god, she's gonna kill
Did
me.
she get a
if reads this.
response? She's getting a response.
No. Okay, this is the funniest one. You know who you are. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna say her name. She DM'd Kim Kardashian multiple times asking her to pay her student loans.
Honestly, I respect that. I
It's
respect
like
that.
shooting your shot
Like
financially.
she's
Yeah.
like reading it to us, and it's like
Bucks.
it's
That's
so
silly.
funny.
I
I
like
can't.
that.
I can't out her for
That
that.
is-
That's her story
oh
to
my
tell, not mine.
gosh.
That's silly.
And I just told it.
Wow. Have you ever DM'd a celebrity?
I'm more of like a micro influencer responder. I almost said Jacqueline Hill. Joycelyn. I can't remember her last name, but she was like a
Joycelyn?
micro beauty celebrity for a while. Now she's like really into photography and videography.
Mm-hmm.
I had wanted to buy this new lipstick, and I asked her about it, and she
Oh,
replied,
cute.
and we had like a conversation.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's cute.
Sweet.
I've done that
So
with like
wholesome.
micro-influencers for sure.
Yeah, but I at the time thought she was like macro influencer, like
big
because
time.
I was like in high school, so this was like
Yeah.
before influencing was like
Yeah.
common
Actually,
space.
yeah.
That's cute.
It was really cute.
Well, I mean, if you're from a small town or like a smaller town,
I think that's cool that, like, when they actually respond to you.
Yeah, and I've like
okay.
been a ride or die for her ever since. Like she can do no wrong in my
That's
life.
really
That
cute.
was just sweet.
I did not even respond to my DMs. I'm like,
I'm
First of all, y'all got like 90 follower requests that you haven't looked at. You don't answer DMs.
I don't even answer text messages.
And I don't know. Nothing's wrong with me. I'm perfect.
Have you ever DM'd a celebrity?
Yes.
What do you say? Read one.
Okay, I feel like the celebrities that I've like reached out to are like not like. I feel like they are like approachable celebrities that like would.
She's like they're
Respond.
underground. You wouldn't know who they
You're like,
are.
I only shoot my shot to C list.
Like it's like C,
no more than C
B,
or
B. They're not A-listers. They're
But is
definitely
it
like.
A, queer listers? What? There's
Are
a difference
gay.
between like societal A-list celebrities and queer A-list celebrities.
Yeah.
I would still categorize
Who are
the
they?
queer people
Name
as
them.
B-list.
Name them.
Oh.
And
what is
then
it?
one like okay, so
Are you saying that queer?
what if
people
I
can never
what
be
if I
A-list?
become friends with them?
Well,
Because
really, your
you're
shot.
I DM'd Muna because 2 of their members are Capricorns.
What did you say?
And I'm also Capricorn. And I feel like I was like I said something about being a Capricorn. I'm not gonna tell you.
I also love money.
Like and they like were just starting their podcast too, so I feel like it was relatively new.
You reached out for a spot on their
No, I can't remember what I said, but it was definitely relating to like the Capricorn audience of the 2 members in the group. They actually never opened it, so
Well,
if you're listening to this podcast, please open my DM and respond.
so
Like
for
the
your
true
smaller
Capricorns
creators.
that I know that you are, you'll respond back.
They actually have
Uh,
it written down in their calendar of when they're gonna respond.
They're just so
Is it
busy.
closed?
They're
Is
so
it closed?
busy.
Well, now they're
No.
too busy. During that time, it was like they weren't peaking yet.
Damn, that's almost worse.
Damn, that actually kind of is worse.
Like, okay, so I feel like Silk Chiffon, like
It was before Silk Chiffon.
Okay, that whole burst, that one really like sent them into the stratosphere.
Yeah.
It was like, before that. And then I've DM'd like this comedian that I saw at Waltz.
Dude, comedians are having a big...
No, they're having a big one.
Against our better judgment, comedians are in for 2020.
Yeah, actually, comedians are in.
Listen, I want to be
funny girlies are always in, but comedians are super in right now.
They really are. It's kind of interesting.
I feel
Should
like...
I be a comedian?
I thought you already were.
I thought you make me hee.
Did you not hear me? I said,
This is our comedian friend Skye.
This is the funniest bitch that we know.
The funniest bitch we know.
yeah, comedians are in, I guess.
They are
And that one I did slide in on because they were literally staring at me in a gay way.
Oh, and you said, hey, girl.
And like, I didn't even catch it. My friend was like,
the fuck
she's
looking
been
at?
staring at you, like heavy. And then...
Where were you?
Waltz.
Dude, people be staring at you at walls. I'm like, what? What?
The person with the staring problem, take it as a compliment.
Dude, I literally had to be like, Skye, blink. Just blink. Please blink.
I have to accept the allegations against me. I do have a staring problem. And it's like always because either like the person looks really cool or like I'm looking at their outfit and they have a really nice outfit and I'm trying to like photographically memorize it. So I can go,
yeah, I've DM'd a celebrity before.
who? What'd you say?
Is she a celebrity though?
Who is it?
Rochelle Vinberg.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Is
to
she
you,
celebrity?
she's a celebrity.
I don't even know who that is.
She's the girl on, she's a skater. She's
on the Skate Kitchen?
Yeah, and she's
Yeah.
Camille on there.
Okay.
So I wasn't even like, I literally wasn't even like, oh hey,
What did you?
Girl. I literally was just like,
What? Is that you sliding in a DM? That's what you say?
Okay, because she's a Virgo and she got a tattoo of the Montauk Lighthouse that's also featured in Eternal Sunshine, one of my favorite movies. Literally just responded, I was in traffic, I was on 405, I was bored as shit. And I said, the way this movie has a chokehold on all Virgos. And she liked what I had to say, so she screenshot it and put on her story, and then responded and said LMFAO. Yeah, so we're acquaintances, we're homies.
We're both looking away. So
You're
did she follow
just
you?
so rude.
So,
Don't
like,
even follow me.
She responded though.
She did respond.
What'd she say?
She said LMFAO.
She's like, he
She said,
yeah.
I made her laugh, okay? What did you think we would do?
Oh. What is this roast on Nicole today?
Stop. This is like that one time we made you cry.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I would never cry.
Alexa and I
cry alone.
Skye
We don't.
formed a coalition to bully me that day, but I think this has been a good conversation.
Yeah.
It has been a good conversation. I've had a really amazing time with you guys.
It's been so lovely.
So there's one thing that I think is cute for us to finish on. What was one of the nicest things that you've ever heard anyone say to you about you? And what's one nice thing that you would want to say to somebody right now? And they don't have to be in the room.
But I mean, hey, if they're in the room, they happen to be in the room.
One nice thing that somebody said to me. Wow. All I can see right now is the book that says freak. And I'm like, I'm a freak. Some people have told me that I carry a light within me that is just like they're like, it's really beautiful and people like are attracted to it, and that is like the most beautiful compliment I've ever received in my life.
Ew, why did I feel like crying right
I
now?
wanted, as soon as they said it to me, like my heart center opened and like a beam came out of it, and I ascended up. Like, that was the light inside of me. Yeah, it was like the sweetest thing anybody's ever said to me. And then something nice I would say to somebody else. I want to really start working on complimenting my friends more, but like not on like you're funny, but like you make me feel comfortable, right? Like so like Paul, like I'm staying in your home and I feel like comfortable in your home, and like we've met before and you don't remember that, but like the two of you make me feel comfortable, like just meeting or like even second time meeting, you know? And so it's like nice to be around people that are like have like comfortable personalities.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? And so I want to start complimenting people more on like the feelings that they elicit inside of me versus like being like, you're so pretty.
You're a sexy girl. Yeah. No, I love that.
I love that too.
Yeah.
That should be in for 2024. Complimenting your friends more. And like
complimenting
people in general more, I feel like, because we all have those days. And just like it just like always feels good when you're like appreciated.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I feel like being like, you
know.
make me happy. Like sometimes that doesn't say enough. Like,
Yeah.
I'm obviously a Cancer, so I'm like, let's
for
get into it.
2024, beautiful poetic compliments.
Oh,
That
yes.
make me
Baby.
feel like crying.
Me and my boyfriend have a joke that like when I give compliments, I speak poetically. Because I am like, you are like a summer's day. Like that's Shakespeare. I didn't make that up.
Wow. Okay, cute.
Cute.
Well, thank you for being
Thank you
here.
for coming.
Thank you for having me. It was such a pleasure.
You're welcome.
Cheeky pleasure being here.
Thank you